What's up YouTube? Jeff back again from DopeTechDaily.com. Today I want to talk about Android P navigation gestures. I've been using them for about 10 days. I did a full review on Android P. Now I want to talk about my experience and a couple of suggestions I have for improvement on what Google could do in the next developer preview in the final release. Now, even though I don't really hate the gestures as much as some people, I've kind of gotten used to this idea of swiping to the right to go through your recent apps. I also like the fact that you can swipe up and then you can actually go through and copy and paste text from your other apps if you want to. That's a really cool feature. One of the things I think that's gotten really difficult to get used to is the idea you have to do this really long swipe from the home screen to get into your app drawer. So that's kind of an annoying thing. I think they could probably eliminate that somehow by doing sort of a downward swipe gesture to get into the app drawer. That's not being utilized at all right now, and it seems like something that we could take advantage of. Also, another possible option is instead of having this sort of swipe up to get into the app drawer to swipe through them like this, you could just replace that with the side swipe for a short swipe if you want to just go from one app to the other, or a long swipe if you want to have it open up so that you can actually go through and browse them like this and copy some text from one app to another. That's a possible suggestion that could really improve the usability. Right now, the main problem is that when you have to swipe so far up, especially on these really tall phones, it can be a little annoying and a little counterintuitive for people that are using the gestures for the first time. But a lot of good things are there, and hopefully they'll make some edits there. Now, the other big thing that I really like is that you have this single pill, but the problem is you still have the navigation bar at the bottom in all of your apps. You can see right here, this is Google Chrome. You can see I've still got the navigation bar and the back button in my actual apps. That's still taking up screen real estate, which kind of negates the purpose for gestures, and that's what a lot of you guys told me and commented on in my original review of the Android P beta. I'd really like to see them get rid of the nav bar and just have a single sort of pill-shaped button at the bottom, so we've really going to move over to the gesture navigation and save that screen real estate. The final thing that I think really is a problem is that yes, you can swipe to the right to start scrolling through your apps, which is nice, but swiping to the left doesn't actually do anything. So why can't we swipe the pill-shaped button to the left to perform some action? The action that I would like to see is if you swipe the pill to the left, you can actually go back. That would replace the necessity of having the back button altogether. Then we could get rid of the back button, swipe left to go back, still hold down the button to get to Assistant, and then swipe to the right to go through your apps like it is right now. So those together, the swipe left to get back, eliminating the sort of long swipe or double swipe to get to the app drawer, and then also completely getting rid of the navigation bar so we have that extra screen real estate. Those are my main suggestions, and I think that can be accomplished. To show you guys what it might look like if someone decided to try that, I want to show you guys an app that was made by my friends over at XDA Developers, and they made a full video on this if you guys want to check it out. It's called Navigation Gestures, running it right now on my LG G7 Thin Q. What it does is it basically implements a lot of my suggestions. You can see right here at the bottom of my LG G7 Thin Q, I have one single long navigation button right there. If you swipe up on the long pill, you'll get right into your recent apps. You can go ahead and throw them through them. Of course, I'm running Oreo, not P, so it doesn't have the side-scrolling app list yet. If you swipe to the right, short swipe, you'll also get into your recent apps. Like I said, if Google wanted to in Android P, they could map one of those actions to getting through the list where you can copy and paste text. The other one would just be for the quick switching where you have the haptic feedback. If we go into an app like Google Chrome, you'll notice I still have only the pill-shaped button right there at the bottom. I can easily still swipe to the right to get into my recent apps list right there, or I can swipe to the left to go back. So in a web page, I can swipe to the left to go back in the web page altogether. Now this is great because it doesn't take up extra screen real estate. The button is actually displaying on top of the content that I actually have on the website. That makes things much nicer and actually sort of accomplishes the whole purpose of having gesture-based navigation. So overall, I definitely like the gesture-based navigation app that XDA put together. It reclaims some of that screen real estate. You have the swipe left gesture that you can use to go back now, swipe right to get into recent apps. I'd really like to see Google implement something like this into the Android P beta. You can see the pill is a little bit longer, but you can actually adjust that within the app. You can also adjust the transparency of the pill. If you don't like the look of it overall, you can change that in the app itself. All right, guys, so those are some suggestions about how Google might change the gesture-based navigation in the Android P beta, and also just a quick realization of it from my friends at XDA showing off this new app, Navigation Gestures. If you want to try the app, I'll link it below. Also, their video showing off some of the full features from my friend TK Bay. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification icon so I can make future videos like this. Find me over at dopetechdaily.com. Google+, Instagram, and Twitter, the links in the description. Appreciate you guys checking out the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks a lot for watching.